was late. I was making a mug of tea. And today's tea is English Breakfast Blend by Tetley. Not sponsored, just the tea I'm making today. Let's see. Hold on a second. I think my background music is too high. There we go. Okay. So, Diane made it to dehydrate. Oh, speaking of my tea, it's steeped. I was in such a hurry, I had to steep my tea at my desk. I got it on my warmer. Yay! Brandy! I promise to stay awake this time. My goodness, you've been up all night. Poor Brandy. Hi, Cool Gamer. It's good to see you. Hi, Rachel. Made it. What a lovely opening. Oh, thank you. Hi, Angela. Oh, my goodness. I'm so glad to see you all. Anyone drinking anything interesting today? Do we have tea and coffee? I made Jen coffee. That's the other thing I had to do while I was making my tea was make her coffee. Because she needs coffee, right? She hasn't even started on her morning pages.
I have to. Thank you very much.
I would love to know what you're drinking. Doing that routine admin task I decided to schedule on Mondays. Oh, I know. I made tea cloud latte while in the process of making it. Ooh, tea cloud latte. I would love the directions for that. You should add it as a recipe for next month. That would be cool. Just water over here. Need to up my intake on a regular. I can understand that. Water. Already drank my pumpkin spice latte. Okay, so I've been seeing these Dairy Queen ads. Like the last, 2-3 weeks?
Yeah.
That Dairy Queen had a pumpkin pie shake. Blizzard. So it had pumpkin pie, ice cream, their self-serve, and it had graham cracker in it, right? So I'm craving this thing. So we finally break down. We go, okay, we're going to have a night. We're going to go get fast food. We're going to get Dairy Queen, and I'm going to get these pumpkin blizzards, right? We ordered 2 pumpkin blizzards. 4 meals. $60. Those blizzards, those small blizzards, they were that big. $8. And so I was just flabbergasted. Oh my gosh. So I decided that why spend that much when I can spend that much for ingredients and make my own? So I bought sugar-free vanilla ice cream. Well, actually, I couldn't find sugar-free vanilla ice cream, so I bought vanilla ice cream. I bought pumpkin pie mix in the can, and I bought, I have almond milk. And I'm making my own shakes. I know, each for those tiny little... Oh, I was like, no. We can get a Sonic Blast for $6. I know, it just... So I'm like, well, I'll just make mine at home. So, that's what I'm doing this week. All right, so it is almost 10 after, so we're going to go ahead and I will start reading chapter 2 of Into the Fire. And you can do something else while I'm reading, or you can watch my funny facial expressions. I make my own pumpkin spice lattes that cost too much to go out and get. I know, it's crazy. When you can buy pumpkin pie spice, you can buy pumpkin puree. Yeah, it's all latte is hot milk. That's it. That's all it is. And if you want it to have coffee, you can have coffee. But yeah, it's mostly hot milk. So, all right. I hope you enjoy Chapter 2. Travis. Jessica was giving me the silent treatment. We hadn't even made it to the meeting. Stomping on the clutch, I dropped my 2017 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat into gear. I'm not a major car guy, but this is the car I promised myself if I felt successful enough. I try to enjoy the growl of the motor, but her toy poodle Bruno starts yipping. She carts him around everywhere inside a frilly pink carrier. That dress is nice. I try to appeal to her vanity. She crosses her legs and gazes out the side window. If she wants to be quiet for the ride, that's fine by me. She's gorgeous when she's getting what she wants. She can be radiant at times. I was first attracted to her because she was up for any adventure I suggested. I typically don't build romantic relationships with my coworkers. She plays the role of my love interest on the detective television show Justice. It doesn't take long for things to start being hot and heavy on and off the set. I was upfront with her in the beginning. I told her anything we did was for fun. In no way did I want anything serious. She agreed, said she wanted to be able to move on when the opportunity came by. That was 6 months ago. Now, I think she believes we have more of a relationship than we have, or intended. I'm prepared to fix that soon. Maybe even before we start filming the next season of Justice in a few weeks. My character will be proposing to Jessica's character soon, and I don't want her to believe life will be intimidating art. Hell, I've been racking my mind on a way to tell her I've been thinking about moving on, searching for my next adventure. Never mind how much worse the itch grows when she argues with me over any little thing. An argument broke out this morning because I might have implied that her stuff was all over my house. My bathroom sink is full of beauty products. More than half my closet is full of her clothes and shoes, not to mention the amount of dog stuff and trendy health food items on every flat surface. I told her early on I didn't want to share my house with her. I was content that we had our own spaces. She claims I'm so dramatic, that it's a few overnight things. My house is a mess, and this was not the first time either. Often when I try to talk to her calmly about anything, she grabs her dog, leaves for her apartment in a huff. I get a few quiet days before she texts me again. Dishearteningly, I cave, and we have dinner and a hot night together. It's a vicious cycle. I turn onto 4th and pull into the Kimpton Hotel Drive. Jessica huffs beside me, exiting the car. I have one valet at 20 while another opens the passenger door for her. She won't alight from the car until I come around to help her out. She smiles her 50-watt smile at the valet. I despise that smile. There are days I dislike the lies actors have to keep up off stage. That's why I had to be a songwriter. I tell my truth with my songs. A manager waits for us inside the hotel lobby, escorting us straight up to the conference room. Jessica is smiling and wraps one arm around me while she cradles her dog carrier in the other. Just a second. She leans in and whispers in my ear, I believe we should get a room for the afternoon after the meeting. As I turn to answer, my gaze falls onto her smoldering eyes. How can she change from ice to steaming hot in a matter of moments? Staring into her baby blues so exotic against her tan complexion and straight black hair, a dozen of our scorching encounters flashes through my mind, and not one turns me on as they once have. Nope, nothing, nada. Let's see how we feel after the meeting. I lie to her as I follow the manager through the corridor of dark blue doors with named meeting rooms. We head to the Moonlight Garden room at the end of the corridor. Inside, my bandmates Steve, Mike jump up. Steve smiles and gives me a bro hug, then nods at Jessica. I always feel short next to his 6 feet. We're like an old Hollywood act, the tall, lean, funny one, and the short, built sidekick. We met 6 years ago after I left college and moved to Los Angeles from Oklahoma. We struggled together, slept on each other's couches, and shared more than a few drinks on hard days. We decided to take on a career in music after we played a jam session one night at a local bar. That developed into the band we named Home after meeting Mike, who answered our newspaper ad requesting a drummer. Nothing else can compare to being the lead singer, songwriter, and guitarist of Home. Mike and Steve are close to the same height, but that's the only thing they have in common. Where Steve is outgoing and funny, Mike is stoic. We joke that he's our group's tall, dark, and handsome. Mike and I bump fists in greeting. I miss his greeting to Jessica, though. Tony, my head of security, is finishing up with hotel security. Tony catches my eye. We met 2 years ago when I developed an aggressive stalker. Steve introduced me to Tony, a buddy from his days in the Navy. I was lucky I hired Tony before my stalker tried to stab me in my bed. That was one hell of a time. Tony saved my skin quite a few times since then. The heads of the convention inquire if we could do a concert Saturday night. It was fast becoming the only highlight of the event. I love my job, and I know how lucky I am to have a stable part on a series. This next season will be our 4th, and that's more than I'd ever expected. But my relationship, or whatever this thing is with Jessica, it's taking its toll, and I find it harder and harder to enjoy anything. I lucked out when the producer for the show, Eric, saw Home play at an LA hotspot and called Robert, my agent, to see if I would come in and audition for the lead part in the show. Eric even let us write and record the theme song, hence the convention's desire for us to play a concert. The reason I'm sitting at the head of the conference table, gazing at promo shots for the concert and the schedule of my appearances for the convention, is Amanda, who is not only my publicist, but also handles the PR work for Home. Her short blonde hair is as well kept as the rest of her. She's an awesome publicist, and I trust her like a close friend. I have to thank her for the success and freedom I have. Rising to her full 5'10" height and smiling as she comes around to say hello to Jessica and me, you can clearly see the similarities between them. They both of them came from model backgrounds, moving with power and purpose. They believe deeply in their bones they have the influence over people, have gotten people to pay millions of dollars for fashion. That power has substance. It's something to watch and admire. Amanda's wearing a gold top that works with her blonde hair and fragile appearance. She always makes me think of a tiny bunny, but I know she's a lion on the inside. I wouldn't want to tangle with her in any capacity. Hello, Travis. Jessica, you look amazing today. I see you brought Bruno with you to a meeting. Amanda groans at the end as she eyes the pet carrier. Jessica leans into me, clutches my arm a little tighter, almost crushing Bruno in the process, and he yips. Hello, Amanda. Do you need to be here? Can't you handle all this on your own? Isn't that what Travis pays you for? I prefer to be here. I laugh, hoping to stop an argument that will somehow be my fault, according to Jessica. Let's have a seat, and I'll walk you through the convention agenda. Amanda leads us to the table, and I sit beside her with Jessica on my other side. Mike and Steve take the seats on the other side of the table. Tony finishes his conversation with the hotel's head of security, and the two of them make their way to the table, silhouetted by the overcast Seattle sky behind them. The convention opens Friday morning. Your first item on the docket isn't until noon when you're doing a Q&A with fans. We'll have lunch for you in the green room at 11. Then the cast will be having a talk about the show later that afternoon. You have an autograph session that evening. I wouldn't let them schedule you for longer, Amanda sighs, as if it was a hard battle with the convention staff on that last item. Your autograph session Saturday morning is only 30 minutes. Hope performs Saturday night in the largest ballroom. I brought some mock-ups for the stage setup. She motions to the prince. Tony's working with the hotel security for the concert. Steve, Mike, and I look over the glossy stage mock-ups. Travis, you have one more talk on Sunday with Jessica about your characters on the show. You can both opt out if you like, say the word and I'll take care of it, she offers. But I don't recommend canceling Travis. It will have a large population of female fans, and you know that's your fan base. Amanda turned things over to Tony and talks about a few security issues and the usual stuff for an event. While Tony talks, Jessica starts to play her hand along my thigh. It becomes obvious as Bruno moves up and down with her movements. I lean toward her. Can you quit, please? I need to listen. Why did she come with me in the first place? She fiddles with her watch and grows even more jittery in her seat, causing Bruno to bark. Why don't you take Bruno for a walk, Jessica? I'd like to leave. We aren't needed here, and I have a headache. Her voice tight. She's unpleasant if she isn't the center of attention. It's embarrassing me when she acts like this. Most of all, I'm mad at myself for letting this thing between us drag on so long. Do you need me to call and get you some medicine? I want her to understand I'm not going to do what she wants. We need to finish this meeting with Travis. Events like these help keep him fresh in the public's mind. They need to feel like they have a private moment with him, and this translates to more demand for him, Amanda says slowly, like she's talking to a child, obviously upset she's having to explain this to someone who should have a grasp on the business by now. I guess I can stay a little longer, she simpers as she fidgets with her chair. I appeal to Jessica. I can take you to your apartment when we finish here, and you can lay down and feel better, rubbing my hand in anticipation of the blow-up. Tony continues talking about security questions and issues. Next, we pick up stage design for the concert and talk about transportation for the instruments. Tony handles the background checks on the crew for setup and crowd control at the event, and I try to wrap it up as quickly as possible as Jessica twitches in her seat beside me like a ticking bomb. What about my autograph session? She blurts to Amanda. I have no idea of your schedule for the event except for the events where you overlap with Travis. I'm not your publicist, Jessica. You should talk with the convention representatives. You seeing Travis doesn't entitle you to the privileges of my clients. I'll be glad to proffer the contact information for the convention. Amanda schools Jessica with a sneer. Jessica shoots up from her chair, causing Bruno to yip. And abruptly stalks to the door. She pauses and glances over her shoulder, eyeing me as if expecting me to be right behind her. She frowns when she sees I'm still seated. Are you going to let your employee talk to me like that? Jessica, Amanda is right. You haven't hired her company to work your publicity. I'm sure she can take you on or recommend a publicist more to your taste. Also, she isn't my employee. I pay her company to do their job, and they do a superior one. I don't see why she can't take care of my stuff when we're together. Her voice trembled as her eyes dart around the room as if searching for someone to agree with her. Jessica, we need to discuss the state of our relationship and what it is and isn't after the meeting. Well, I'm getting a cat because I can't talk with you when you're like this. She whines and storms out of the room in a huff. Appalled by her behavior in front of people, I sink my head into my hands, overwhelmed by it all. Man, you need it in that fast, Steve groans. It's Mike's turn to put his head in his hands as he shakes his head at Steve's comment. I know he was right. I need to do it soon. I hope you enjoyed chapter 2. Oh, let me write it up and I will. I can't make espresso, so I use coffee, hot milk, and a touch of vanilla and steep Earl Grey in it. Ooh. Way too expensive, yeah. I make my own pumpkin spice lattes. I need to do my newsletter draft next. Ooh. Mine is just PS creamer in my coffee. Oh, okay. Pumpkin spice latte, creamer in your coffee. That's a good way to do it. So, let me change the banner. That was chapter 2 of Into the Fire. As soon as I publish book 3 next year, I will be editing books 1, 2, and 3 and putting them together as a box set. So excited! And creamer whipped. Ooh, nice. So I have a few things to share. Next month, I'm doing a workshop with the Unorganized Writer. You know her as Brandy. And that is Canva for authors, for writers. And we have a sign up for it already. So if you would like to take that workshop, go ahead and sign up for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to it. Also, if you are a writer and you're looking for a writing buddy, we are going to do the Writing Buddy program again. So we are accepting submissions for people to be writing buddies. And if you would like to, you can be a part of my street team on Facebook. So, oh my gosh, I'm working on finishing up Q3 stuff. I've got 2 planners ready for upload for next year. 1 more planner to go. Do you have the guidelines and expectations somewhere for the buddy program? We have a sign up will go till the week before the last week in December, and then we will match everyone. And then we have monthly newsletters. We're going to have swag. We're going to have stickers, all sorts of things. For the writing buddies, we'll have events. We just ask that you communicate with your buddy either weekly or monthly, bi-weekly, however that you feel most comfortable, that you communicate with your buddy. If you feel that your choice was not a good choice for you, or if your buddy kind of flakes on you, let us know and we will be happy to give you a new buddy. It's all in the sign up form, man. Yeah, it is. Wait, planner? Do tell. Yes, I am. Just a second and I will pull up some pictures for you. So this is the planner I'm working on. This is the Pagan Author Planner and Journal for 2023. And this one is ready for this planner, the Ultimate Writer Planner for 2023 is ready for upload soon. And then where's the other one? Oh, it's further down. That's why. This one is also ready for upload soon. And I am having a planner sale. So here's one of the ads for that. So this is the planner sale. It'll be from the 26th of this month to the end of October. And all the planners will be on sale for $5.99, and then they will go up after that. So I've thought of doing a planner, but it's just been easier for me to supplement HB90 Happy Planner every year. I say I want to do one. Ugh. Thank you. I design them in Canva. It's tedious, but I do design them in Canva. Thank you. Thank you. I'm also working on my writing craft book and getting that formatted and up on Amazon soon. And that is the book in revision technique. Just a second. I made a nice cover for that recently. And this is a technique I developed after I wrote the first draft of my other book, because I tried to, my first book, I tried to revise it going chapter by chapter. The problem was that I was too focused because of my dyslexia on the story in my head and not what was actually on the page. And so I was missing a ton of things. And so I developed this different way of looking at the document and making it where I pay attention to strictly what's on the page, as if the writer picked up at this chapter and doesn't know anything else previously. So it really made me focus, and it makes you focus on the start of your book and on the end of your book, and then you work your way towards the middle. And so I've been using that for a few years now. Makes sense. Yep. I'm just getting here. Hello, everyone. Hi, Angela S. So I'm working on that. And, oh my gosh, I'm working on Preptober items and events for the Discord server for On the Wings for Writers. And we're going to have a practical magic movie viewing night where we all meet up. We put on the movie in our own home, but we're going to have costumes, and it's going to be live on YouTube and maybe on some social media, and exciting. I stayed awake for the reading. Now I can pass out again. You need a nap, woman. I want your business buddy. Which business buddy? Nah. Oh, I want to be your business buddy. Oh, that would be interesting. I'm going to write that down because that sounds interesting. So, author, business buddy. That is cool. I got a solid 75 minutes of sleep. Oh my gosh. Oh, honey. I'm so looking forward to Q4. We've got so much fun stuff. Our next retreat is going to be in Hocus Pocus, because there's a Hocus Pocus book, which now I've got to find. Sort of like a mastermind group. That would be fun. That would be really fun. You have enough plates in the air. Do not make me too, Jen. Do not make me, Jen. You are thinking on taking another project. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, very cool. Me? Take on a whole new project? No. Would I do that? Oh, I saw a waggly tail. Hi. Hi, you want to come say hi? You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I got puppies beneath me. The present moment. Oh my goodness. And of course, you can find all my links down below, like my Buy a Cup of Coffee. I've got several workshops on there. And I've got the daily coffee read. If you become a Bronze Cup member, you get access to the daily coffee read. Newsletter completed and scheduled. Woohoo! That is awesome. Congrats. I need to make some phone calls and deal with some emails and everything. Yeah. That is awesome. We all deserve, we deserve it. Angry Cat Pick. Angry Cat Pick. That's what we all deserve. Weekly coffee read. She means weekly. What did I say? Did I say monthly? I meant weekly coffee read. Okay, I'm gonna give those links one more time. If you are interested in the workshop Canva for authors, I'm not doing it daily, Brandy. That's the link. Sign up for Canva for writers or authors workshop. If you are looking to join the I said daily. Oh no. I'm not doing daily coffee reads. No, weekly's enough. This is for the Writer's Buddy program. If you're looking for a writer buddy. And my Facebook Street team. And of course, the Discord links are down below, and the puppies are being silly. And I hope that you have a fantastic week. And it's been a delight to spend the beginning of the week with you. And I'm just a po' boy, nobody loves me. And I will see you next week. Or actually, I will see you on Friday for writing sprints. But I will hope to see you in other sprints as well.